Hello guys, so I just want to handle a small project with you guys. So I want to help you guys to know how to number swap. Okay, so it's really easy, it's not as difficult as you guys think, but it takes a little bit of knowledge and figuring out. So okay, let's begin. So this is going to be our edit 1, right? You're gonna store it as sum1. Okay, this is our, I'm just gonna say edit 2, and this is our temp. Now temp has the value of 0, so there's nothing, it's blank. So the user is gonna enter something here, so let's just say 12 and this 10. So edit 1 equals 12, edit 2 equals 10, and temp is 0. So temp is not, it's invisible, right? Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna say temp equals edit 1. So now this is gonna be blank, right? Because this is going to get edit 1's value. So this is going to become 12 and this is going to become 0. Now we want edit 1 doesn't have a value, right? So all we can do is we can give edit 1 a value by assigning it edit 1 equals to edit 2 since it doesn't have a value. So this is not 12 anymore, it's not 0 anymore, it's equals to 10. But now this is 0, alright? So temp doesn't have a display, it's not used. So all we can do is we can give it the value of edit 2. So it's a circle. So now this is not going to be 0 anymore, it's going to be 12. And since edit 1 began with 12 and edit 2 was 10, edit 1 got the value of edit 2 and edit 2 got the value of 1. Because the whole time edit 1's value was stored in temp and we just moved it and used those two values, swapped it because this was 0 and that was 12 or 10, sorry. So now this is actually edit 1's value and we gave edit 2's value to edit 1 and this is edit 1's value and that became edit 2. So basically we just swapped the number and yeah, but now we have to display it into it and we can't use the label. The label is going to be 0 because if we want to, we have to get the value, assign it to a label and assign this to another label, otherwise it's just going to be 1 and 2 and 12, but we want 1 and 2. Okay, but on with that, onto the code. Okay guys, we're here with the code. Like I said, edit 1 and edit 2. When this button is clicked, these two values are supposed to swap, okay? So, okay, let's get on with that. Go into your button. Put this already here for you guys. So we said we're going to have number 1 and we're going to have your number 2 and we're going to have our temp. Okay? And we're going to work with the real because once the user puts in a value like something like this, it will give us a automatic error message and we don't want that. So and also keep in mind real equals float. Okay guys, keep that in mind. Something you don't have to do but you can do is you can give the value of temp 0. Like we said, there's nothing there. You don't have to do that but you can. But now we have to extract the values from the two edit boxes. So we're going to say number 1 equals we're gonna typecast, so we're working with a real, also known as a float, so we're gonna say string to float. Okay, and we're gonna say edit one dot text, because getting the text from the edit, we say number 2 string to float edit 2 dot text. Okay, so we got the input from the 2 edit boxes, assign them to a value, and well, not a value, placeholder I guess. But now we need to just do the calculations. So think about it as a input, and think about IPO stands for input processing output. Okay, so this is our input, but now we need the processing. So like I said, we're gonna say temp gets the value of number 1, and number 1 gets the value of number 2, and your number 2 gets the value of 10. Okay, so this is the processing. This is the processing, and now we need the output, and we want to display it into our edit boxes, right? So it's really simple. You're gonna say edit one dot text. You're gonna say equals to, since I said we're working with the real, we're gonna say float to string, and float to string, and we're gonna say number 1, and that will display number 1. Edit 2 dot text. I'm gonna say float to string number 2. Okay, and that will work, and this is our okay, that will work. There's no errors here, so that will work, and that's how you number solve. It won't show you guys, but it will number solve.